Hi, my name is Vicki Fairchild. Today I wanted to talk to special educators about the tendency that we have to take offense or to be defensive. I didn't see this until I took a break from special ed. After I had my first and second child, I was off for a little bit and family leave. And when I came back, I attended an IEP of which I knew no one. I was there as a representative for my district. It was a student who was in a county program. And as I just sat there, kind of getting to know the student, getting to know the people in the room, as I said, I knew no one. The teacher was going through the present levels. And as she was going through the test results, I think it was something about letter identification. Yes, it was. Letter identification. The parent asked, "Oh, what test is this?" And the teacher immediately froze and looked at her principal. Well, the county principal launched into this explanation that I couldn't even follow. I couldn't understand it. It was full of edu-speak. It was all these terms. And really the parent just asked a simple question. And I did something I probably shouldn't have, but I could feel the tension in the room rising. And I kind of understood why the teacher had reacted that way and the principal had reacted that way. And I was sure that I had done the same thing in the past. But what I decided to do in that moment was I asked the parent, I interrupted and I turned to the teacher and I said, "So you say like the child can identify 40% of the letters. The parents wants to know like how'd you came up with that number? Did you show the child letters of the alphabet?" "Yes, I did." "Okay, how many times did you show the child the letters?" It was something like 3 times. I don't know, it might have been 4. She randomly showed the child all the letters of the alphabet 3 or 4 times. And I said, "Oh, and this is the percentage the child got correct." And she said, "Yes." And then I turned to the parent and I said, "Does that answer your question?" And she said, "Yeah, that's just what I wanted to know." And so we moved forward. And then as we were going through the continued to go through the present levels, the parents had another question and they asked the teacher. And this time the teacher answered the question and the principal didn't jump in with the edu-speak. So what I think happens sometimes is because we've had difficult IEPs and maybe we have been attacked or had something go south for some reason in IEP, we become easily defensive in these meetings when a parent asks just a simple questions. Now remember, from a parent's standpoint, the IEP document can be very confusing. And the things we're reporting, they're not part of their everyday lives. They don't necessarily understand. And oftentimes, these questions that we might get offended by or a little defensive about are just parents seeking to understand. But what happens when we refuse to answer these questions is then it looks like we're trying to hide something, or maybe we don't know what we're talking about, and we create the environment we're trying to avoid. So this is my advice. It's just a question. And the best thing to do with a question is to give it an answer. That's how you avoid the conflict. Just answer the question. And if it doesn't work out, at least you've given the right answer.